Hey everybody, this is Benny from ArmyRoster.com bringing you the first edition of the Army Roster News. It's May the 30th, 2010. Let's get into it. Okay, well, to kick things off, I'd like to just apologize to everyone briefly for the delay of everything. I know I've apologized multiple times on the forums. You know, I can't really say sorry enough. I really do feel badly about every time I miss a deadline and do all these things that you guys don't expect, but you maybe do expect them now. So first off, I just want to say sorry for not working on the website the past year and a bit. Not visible work. I've been working on it quite a lot. You just haven't been able to see the fruits of the labors. Now we're getting there. You'll be able to see more of it. Obviously, I'm coming out with the videos soon, if not on the same day. The sponsorship memberships are now available, so you can purchase them to get into the beta and all that stuff. I'm sorry for no video for the sponsors who have purchased and are expecting a tutorial video. I apologize for that greatly. I might even extend the beta just because you've not really been able to get full usage out of the sponsor membership that you have paid for. So look for that, because I'm pretty sure I'll be extending the beta just for that, because I feel pretty bad about it. And I am sorry for the delay of the beta. I guess I kind of did these in backwards order, but yeah, the beta came much later than I had planned it. There was a lot of bugs to be worked out that I had to work out, and there was a lot in the way of my life. I just finished my year internship in 2 years in Scotland. I was working a year internship for a website development company, so I finished that. It's now summer. I'm back home. I've been home for 4 weeks. I've been trying to adjust to life. I haven't lived in my parents' home for 4 years, so it's a little difficult to get used to it for the summer. I seem to be doing alright. I'm back into my swing of things, a little more comfortable, so I'm doing more on the computer now, and I'll be back working on Army Roster very briefly, if not as soon as this is released, so you can look for that. So I just wanted to apologize for all of that, let you guys know where I am. Life does get in the way. I don't do this full time. It's really, I wish I could, it'd be great, but I can't, so it's not quite possible for me to work 24/7 on it, because I do, unfortunately, unfortunately, have a little bit of a social life that I can't neglect completely, otherwise I'll go insane. Anyways, yeah, so the next few weeks I will be back on track with Army Roster. I will be adding a lot of new things, which I'll be getting to in the next segment, regarding the builder and the beta and all that good stuff. Alright, so keep listening. Thought I'd start things off with the tutorial videos. I know you're all eagerly awaiting these videos, as they will give you the first, I guess, look into how the system works, unless you're a part of the beta, in which case you've already seen it. But you may not have gone as far as you can because you don't really know how to use the system. Unfortunately, the system, if you were part of the last Army Roster, the new system is much more complicated than the old system. However, it gives you much more flexibility, and once you set your account and builder up in such a way, it will work exactly as the old one had. In fact, it's a more efficient way to add units and items and things like that to the old, from the old builder. Okay, so just bear with me. There is a little bit of user effort that has to be put into this, as it is the only way to make this site legit and not break any copyright or IP infringement rules. So, you know, if you don't want to take the little bit of extra effort, it takes probably about 25 to 45 minutes, as it is right now, to put in a game system and, you know, to insert all the stats and data for your army list for the actual faction that you're doing, and then you go ahead and make the units and that sort of thing. So I'd say it's 45 minutes to an hour, depending on how fast you are. You got to pay attention to detail, as it will be subject to user error. You know, I can't prevent you from not putting in the right stats or anything like that. Because that's what Army Roster now is. It's a place for you to come, put in the information that you've already paid for any game system that you want, whether it be Warhammer or another one. You know, then you can put in the information. It saves your information, so you don't have to put it in again. You know, stats for units, that sort of thing. All you have to do is go make your army lists, print them off. That sort of, like, it works exactly as the old one had. Okay, so that's probably the biggest deterrent for using the new army roster, but I really think everyone should give it a try. Okay, you'll see me go through the system. It's really not that difficult. It's not complicated in any way. And if you do have any issues with it, all you have to do is ask on the forums, and either myself, a moderator, or a useful member of the community will give you a hand, and they'll help you out and teach you what you need to know in order to use it properly. Okay? So the tutorial videos will be put into separate segments. Alright? There's going to be probably about 4 or 5 tutorial videos at least into segments such as, you know, creating game systems, which will explain everything about that, creating factions, then creating units, and then, you know, items for those units and that sort of thing. Lower level down, you know, in the tree of understanding for the new builder. I will probably be discussing certain things that aren't actually in the builder as well, such as features for adding game systems or units that aren't currently working or that aren't even in there yet. You know, I haven't had time to do everything, so the beta is still slightly incomplete. That's why it's a beta. Everything's not finished yet, so you gotta bear with me and take it for what it is right now. I am 100% interested in what you guys have to say, so after watching some of the tutorial videos, if you see that there might be something that could be improved or changed completely, you know, or added, like something that was not even in there before that I might not have even had considered, let me know. Please post it on the forums. I beg of you, please, please, please post it on the forums. I rely on your user input to make Army Roster better. All I've had for Army Roster so far for the past year is my own input, and as anyone who's ever done any kind of project, you need someone else's perspective. Okay, in which case, in this case, I'll get probably 4,000 people's perspective, but at least 1 or 2 other people's perspective is exponentially better than having your own, just your own. Okay, so anything, you guys, get as nitpicky as you want. All right, design facts, you know, functionality, anything. Okay, please let me know. Be as nitpicky as you want. Maybe don't be too rude about it. You know, try and be a little considerate when you post. But anything, please, please, please. Sponsors, you guys are more important. I don't want to say more important, but you've shown me that you're committed and that you really want Army Rosters to succeed. Okay, so whatever you have to say, I will take into consideration within an instant. Okay, if you guys want something, you know, even if it's one of you and the other ones have no, you know, they don't really care if that's in or not, I'll put it in. Okay, if there's one of you, I'll put it in. So I really want you guys to be happy with what you've paid for, and I'm really trying to make the website for you guys. Okay, so that's pretty much how the tutorials are going to work. I want suggestions and that sort of thing, and just all that. Okay, so give me everything you got. All right, we'll look at the videos, tell me what you think of the videos. If they're not done properly, you know, if like, you can even criticize the videos, please do, because I'm not a video making guru. I do web stuff, but I rarely do video and audio and that sort of thing. So if you have any input regarding the videos, the builder, the website as it is right now, like even the functionality of the website, not even like the builder, like if you've got issues with the forum, the way it works, or anything else, I mean, I know there's not much working right now. I still have to get the private messaging system up. But, you know, anything at all, let me know. Post it on the forums, and I will look at it ASAP to get it fixed, put in, added, any of this stuff for you, okay? So, there you go.